Hey guys, Quest for Vape here, Daryl Shergan. I am doing a review today on the SMY 60-watt temperature control box mod. And here it is right here in the box. Look how cute this guy is. Let me take it out of the box, show you how it comes, and then I'm going to vape on it. I'm going to vape on it on a Subohm Tank with nickel coils. I'm going to vape on it on a nickel-built RDA, and then I'm going to vape on it on a regular-built RDA with Kanthal in regular wattage mode. This is the SMY, that stands for SMY temperature control 60-watt box mod. Look at this little cutie. Comes in this nice box. This is palm sized. This little cutie is so adorable. It's quality. It's got some good weight to it, yet it's pretty light. I find it fits so nicely in the hand. Look at this. Look at this. It's nice and tiny. If you want to compare size-wise, this is the Crown Tank by Uwell. It's just slightly bigger than a Subohm Tank. So you got a nice palm-sized box mod that's comfy to hold. The edges are rounded, all smooth. It's got a nice matte black finish on it, and for a small box like this, it packs a lot of punch. Even in wattage mode, it's a very, very hard-hitting, powerful box mod. And 60 watts is plenty to get a great vape, even dripping. So let me show you what is in the box. I'm going to come down lower. Right? The box comes nicely packaged and nestled in this foam tray. In the tray, pull this ribbon out, and here you have your instruction manual, which I'm going to show you in a moment. You have a quality control inspection certificate, and you have a nice microfiber drip cloth, good thick drip cloth, good quality, and it does come with the pass-through charging cable. If you wanted to leave the battery in the device and charge it in the device, this is your charging cable. I don't do that, but some people find it very convenient, and you certainly can charge your battery in the device. It's a single 18650 battery. I just want to show you this instruction manual is excellent. This is probably one of the best instruction manuals I have seen, barring a little bit of grammar, but that's okay. It shows you everything that this device is capable of. It has all the specs, the vaping ranges. It even shows you in pictures, screenshot by screenshot. Here's all the specs on it, all the safety features. This has, if you put the battery in wrong, positive and negative poles, it won't fire. If it goes above a certain temperature, it won't fire in the internal chip. It's got a lot of safety features. It also shows you how to navigate through the menu screens in a screenshot by screenshot view, which is really nice. I read the instruction manual. It was actually very, very helpful and informative, and I compliment SMY on their job. They're definitely getting better, and this is, like I said, one of the best that I have seen of instruction manuals. Okay, so when you get the device, you can go ahead, make sure you read this, all right, and a couple of precautions. Only ever vape nickel in temperature control setting. Don't ever vape that in wattage mode. Okay, so that is the packaging. Now let me show you the box itself. Look at this guy. Yes, it is a bit of a fingerprint magnet, but this is the screen. Okay, it's telling me something there. I missed that. Let me show you how it opens up. I love this carbon fiber pattern on the back door. It's very sexy. It came with a protective sticker on the front and the back, which I've peeled off. And yes, we're going to be using that microfiber cloth fairly often to wipe the fingerprints off the device. So the battery door comes off with just a simple lift of, there's a groove right here, and you just simply catch and pull the door off, and it comes off very easily. It's held on by magnets nice and securely in this slot. You can see the edges, so it fits very nice and snugly into the back there. I haven't had any problems with it wiggling, shifting, moving, falling off. It's fine. Those are magnets that hold it in place, and it uses a single 18650 battery, which I'll remove now here for you. These battery clips are nice and tight. They hold that battery very snug in there. At the same time, it comes out very easily, and there you have it. Use a 25 amp or better battery for this device. You want to hold that battery horizontally. Those clips are nice and snug, not too tight, not too loose. The battery sits in there. Snug is the word. You know, it doesn't shift, it doesn't rattle, it doesn't move, it doesn't spin. And you just tuck that ribbon right out of the way. And the door, it's got this little notch down here at the bottom to indicate exactly which way it goes. Fits in that slot, nice and snug. It's not shifting. It hasn't fallen off. It won't. And there you go. I get about a day and a half out of a charge on a battery with this. Temperature control does not draw a lot of power off the battery, so you get a lot of long battery life. Okay, I'm going to come up now. I really feel that this box is so nicely done. It's such good quality and it's such good performance. I actually like this box better than the 50-watt box mod that SMY had me review a short while ago. I like that box. I like the stainless steel of it. I like the looks of it, the feel of it. But this box, even though it's smaller, this box just by design, I think is slightly better. Everything about this I like. There's nothing that I don't like about this. For 60 watts, it packs a nice punch. And it's well under $100. If I had to guess, I would say somewhere between $60 and $80, give or take. But don't get mad at me if I'm wrong on that. So I'm just screwing on. The 510 connection is very smooth and buttery. Perfectly designed and engineered for that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turns it on. 5 clicks, turns it on. Oh, I should mention these buttons. Very nice and clicky. Not loose, not janky at all. Not flopping around. They're just snug and tight. This one has a little bit of play, but not much. Not annoying. And it doesn't rattle around. There's nothing rattling around in this thing. All right. So 5 clicks turns it on. Right now it is in temperature mode. So I'm going to try and show you through the different modes. All right. 1, 2, 3 clicks of the button. Let me go down low. Okay, so 3 clicks of the button gets it into the menu options. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now it's in the work mode. I'm going to change that. Okay, click gets it into there. So it's asking me what mode I want to be in. Right now it is in power mode, temperature, and Fahrenheit. And it's right there that you would change it to temperature mode reading in Celsius, or P for power mode, which would be wattage mode. And here's the whole menu. I want to show you something else that's interesting. You see right here, date and time, that's accurate. Look at that. It has a menu option where you can set your local date and time, which I thought was really cool. If I don't want to look at my watch or look at my cell phone, there's the date and time. Everything else, listen, as far as, you see that speedometer, that is actually functional. So you, just like a car speedometer, I thought that was very cool. It's a nice touch, very cute. But then there's also the digital readout display. So I'm going to set it for 510, 500 degrees. And I'm going to vape. Now all that 500 degrees means is that's the maximum temperature. Ideally, I don't want to go above that. It's not 100% accurate. It's not going to stop right at, because we're dealing with heat. See how it went up to 519 and then back down to 500 and it stays there. So at first it will ramp up. It uses its own internal regulation to ramp up power, and then it will right back down to where you want it set at. This is a nickel coil. It's an Ni200 nickel coil in the Uwell crown tank. And as you can see, the resistance is 1.14 ohms. I'm not worried about dry hits. I have a tank and coil that can handle wicking. And I have a temperature control box that's going to keep me from vaping at temperatures high enough to burn any cotton. So that's what temperature control is, one of the advantages of it. The other advantage, it allows you to vape at lower voltage, lower power draw, and still get a very nice vape. It's a cool vape, and you're able to taste more of the qualities and flavors in the juices that you vape on. It's a very flavorful, smooth vape. This happens to be the General by Epicus Nebula, which is a vanilla custard. And it is bringing out hints of vanilla, hints of custard, and flavor tones that I just don't pick up on when I'm dripping. I love Epicus Nebula. I love dripping it. I love it in a tank and on nickel coils. It's tasting so creamy and yummy right now. And that's my test. Because if I can take a juice that I love when I'm dripping and vape it in a tank and then vape it on nickel coil, and it tastes that good, then it's worth doing. It's worth having a device that handles temperature control. And I really don't need a whole lot of power, a whole lot of wattage to be able to enjoy that juice and that flavor and get a very nice vape. And considering one battery charge will give me a day, day and a half of steady vaping, that's well worth it. Right now I'm going to go put on my Royal Hunter RDA. This is from the Council of Vapor. And I did a nickel coil build using 26 gauge nickel wire yesterday. I actually posted the video. Now, before I vape on that, I just want to mention this is a 14 wrap spaced 26 gauge NI 200. And look at this. There's power. There's power. Now on this RDA, I happen to be vaping Wastegate by Boosted, which is a raspberry cheesecake. It's delicious. It's got a lot of hints and undertones to it. I've never tasted that juice taste better than dripping it right now on this nickel coil build. Very happy and satisfied. The thing about this RDA is it gets very hot when you normally drip it at high wattage, so it's cool right now. Cool to the touch, cool on my mouth. I'm getting a very enjoyable, flavorful vape dripping with nickel coil at 500 degree temperature control. Now I'm going to go ahead and put it into power mode. So 3 clicks, 1, 2, 3. Not telling me there's no atomizer. All right, so let's put the atomizer on there. I have the Freakshow by Wotofo built on here at about a 0.4 ohm build with regular Kanthal. I did this build and posted it on YouTube. And I'm going to put this, now that there's an ADDI on there, I'm going to put this into power mode. So 1, 2, 3 puts it into menu setting. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, guys. Now we're in frame. 1, 2, 3. There it is. What is going on? I'm in the wrong. Apologize. I would like to do this on camera, but I'm going to have to do this. Shut down. No. It's just hard to hold it up to the camera and do it at the same time. Okay, so do you see how it's highlighted blue? Work mode. I'm going to click that. Now it's in temperature control in Celsius. Now I go back to work mode. Now it's in power mode. Power mode means wattage. So now I'm going to exit, and you see how it's 30 watts? Let's bring that up to 60 watts. And the little speedometer needle is turning. Okay, so I'm at 60 watts, and I'll vape now. Now it's just a regular box mod. Here's my build. As you can see, it produces power very nicely. And a very nice, enjoyable dripping vape. So you've got the ability to drip with this. 60 watts can give you a very nice vape. Dripping with a Ni200 nickel wire, and dripping in a Subohm tank with a nickel coil. Thank you for watching my video. This is Quest for Vape. If you enjoyed watching this video and learned something, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.